Charro. I am 26 years old, and I come from Kilifi. And my dad, I live with my dad and my siblings. We are 5 in the family, and we currently reside in Kilifi. And actually, I was born in Kilifi, raised in Kilifi. I studied here in Kilifi, and I went to university at Kitui, Southeastern Kenya University, where I pursued my bachelor degrees in population health. What inspired me is being raised in a family that seemed to be poor, but I loved success from the beginning. And one thing that I love from my mom, now she's late, but she used to say, uh, despite your background, your success and your success is valid. So, in fact, I was worried whether I would go to school, and she was saying, "No, you have to go to school. Even if I don't have money, education is priority, and you will eventually go to school and you will pass your exam. And success doesn't determine where you come from." So, in my mind, I just grew up knowing success is for everyone. It doesn't care, it doesn't matter where you come from. If you are eagerly and you know and you want to be successful in life, you can do it. So I grew up knowing that the environment cannot determine anyone's future. So long as you are determined about what you want in life, so you can always make it in life. And one thing I know, and I am practicing every time, is not complaining. Because if you complain, you will not see any opportunity, and opportunity is for everyone. So you have to seize the opportunity that you have at hand, and sometimes you need to actually find things don't just happen; they are meant to happen. So in life, you need to pursue whatever you want in life. You need to pursue it. My mind was focused on being employed in a big organizations like that. But surprisingly, when I came out of school, things were not like I thought. So I went for internship and attachment. While I was there, I tried to network, but I couldn't find an opportunity to be employed. Then I realized that I had a talent. I can make hair and I earn something. So that's when I shifted my interest. Life is for the living, and I need to live. So I cannot just look at my papers and earn anything. So I decided to open a salon. But before I opened a salon, I started planting at home, planting friends, and I got nice friends because they used to motivate me. Your work is so perfect. Why don't you just base on this? Why are you stressing yourself on career thing? And if it comes, well and good. But for now, these things suits you so well. So they motivated me. And even the customer that I used to plant, they used to say, your work is unique. I love it. That is when I started to this industry of hair and beauty. My challenge as when I was starting my business, it wasn't easy as that. But I remember I was to finish my undergraduate degree on April 2020, 2021, 2020, yeah, 2020. But then Corona came in, and there was a totally lockdown. So during that time, school were closed, and so I started whatever that I had. I remember I had help from school, so I had saved some little money from help. So from that point of time, I decided to buy equipments for salon. I bought blow dry, I bought a shampoo, I bought combs, I bought all those necessities with the money that I had from school. So during the corona time, I used to wash my clients at home. Then after the lockdown was released, I went back to school to finish my education, but actually it was for exam only. So I went there for 1 month. After 1 month, when I came back, I remember the lockdown was from April to around August. So we went back to school around September and October. So by November, I was through with my exam. And remember, November, December, it is the peak season for beauty, salon, and all those things. So I decided to ask money from my friend, and she gave me some. She gave me like 20,000. And now, having bought all the, it wasn't all, but I remember I just bought the blow dry, the combs, and the sink, the ordinary sink, and so the 20,000 I use it to pay for the rent plus deposit. Then I took some of the money. I tried to buy. Actually, I had a mirror. That was my personal mirror at home. So I used the mirror at home, and I also used the seats. I asked my dad to give me some 2 seats at home. So having remaining with some little amount of money, I bought some braids to sell. So actually I started very small, because when you come to my salon, you could have seen just a small mirror and 2 seats, the sink, and some shampoo. So it wasn't easy as that, but because I had opened the business during the peak season, November and December, the clients started to come in, a lot of them. So I have a criteria of saving. So, and living at home, I didn't have a lot of cost of rent where I stayed. So I saved that money that I was getting. And from then, when January came, I collected. I remember I made a profit of around 40. So I paid 10,000 to the one who lent me, and the balance I bought something. Any need that I have, when I get money, I buy it and buy it and buy it. I was doing the business, but it was a small business and it was stagnant, because I opened the business around 2021, and from 2021 to 2023, the business was like, yes, it had improved, but it was no change, because most of the money that I get, sometimes I need to pay my bills. So I was stagnant to some point. And when I heard about Street University, and I asked what it was about it, and it was about the knowledge, the impact, what you can do. So I enrolled in this university, and from there, my mind was transformed. I got another perspective of how to run business, and my mind was transformed. My mindset was totally changed, how to manage business, because actually throughout the Street University, something that I can tell is that we were taught about entrepreneurship, and having a business, and it was stagnant, and now you are being told about business. And I learned something from my lecturer, Madam Susan. She was teaching us business, real business, huge business enterprises like so and so. So there I was thinking to myself, why don't I move to a big place? Why should like years to years I've been in this business, no expansion. So the way, and I realized that yes, I was getting money, but I didn't know how to utilize it. I didn't know how to set priorities. So when I went to Street University, that is when I learned more about finances. I learned more about how to manage my business, how to set priorities, how to prioritize things, how to even run even while you are not there. Because I remember one day Madam Susan told us, a business that cannot run itself while you are not there, then it is not a business. Then it is when I realized then my salon wasn't a business because it could not stand for itself. So getting into State University, I got new ideas on how I should expand my business, on how I should reach my client. That is when I started to network more. I started to, by then we are using a lot of social media for other things. But when I was in State University, we were taught how to utilize social media for profit, for businesses. Then it's where I started opening my business account. My mindset was totally changed, because from then, the way I handled my business, it just changed from there. I started saving a lot of money. In fact, we were taught about debts. So I knew that debts are not bad, but though they are bad debts, especially when you incur a debt and you don't know actually how you're going to pay it. But from there, I got to understand that it is possible for me to run a big spa. It is possible for me to run a big salon. So I had to consult the team that was teaching us from the State University, and from there I started to implement each and everything. So I inquire a loan from the bank equity. Actually, before I used to fear bank loans, but from there I went to the bank. I talked to them. I gave them my business plan, and they came to my salon and they do the investigation from the bank, and from there they gave me the money. So I can say that from State University, it really transformed me. I had a lot of fear, and I was carrying my business in a very small status. But from then, I came to realize that I can do it. I also can do it. So from there, I moved to another big shop. With the knowledge that I had from the State University, I furnished it, and the business expanded. My business now is located at Kilifi, Prison Road, opposite Murphy Hospital, and I'm really grateful where I am today, because the setup, and now currently I have employed six workers. One a nail tech, a nail technician, the one who deals with the nails and everything. Then I have 5 ladies for hairdressing. The business is going on well. Actually, I get a minimum of 4 to 5 clients per day, but sometimes I exceed to even 12. Then the way that my clientele, most of them they come through referrals. I'm also on social media. You can find me on Instagram as Spicy Hair 003, and also through phone call and WhatsApp 0792 252 606. But I have found that most of my clients come through referral. A client comes in the salon, we do her hair, we do her nails, then she goes and telling Nini, oh look, my hair was done at Spicy. You see, my hair looks nice. It is painless. It lasts for long. They're affordable. So I also do house call, because not all customers they can come to my salon, and some due to privacy, some they are engaged somewhere. So I also do house calls. When you call us in advance, we schedule an appointment with you, and we come right at your home or wherever you are, and we can handle the beauty thing at large at your convenience place. Okay, I have a big vision, because in State University we were told that we are the next big thing. So I know that my business and my salon is the next big thing. I'm going to open a spa at Kilifi, because this Kilifi will be the headquarters. But actually, I believe that I have also branches all over the country, and even God willing, I can also have outside country because I'm international. Street University, it was the founder is from Nigeria, and now being at the Street University, when I say that my business will be located at Kenya, I'll be biased to some point because I know I will serve many people, and I also have some branches all over the world. We started, actually I came day 2 of the enrollment of the class, and the class was full. Actually it was very full, and we were so many there, and there is this tradition that we have that we are going to be taught, then you'll be given some money to start businesses. So most of this thing has been happening around, even at Street University, it was a different thing. So people, they were like, I'm going there to be given money to start a business, and they didn't want the knowledge part. They didn't want to go to class. So when they came there, they expected money. They expected that their names are going to be taken. But at Street University, it was different. So the knowledge part, it sought people out. The people who wanted to learn are the ones who stayed there. Because I talk to myself, even if I'm going to be given 200,000 and I don't know how to do with that 200,000, that money won't benefit me. So I said to myself, I rather go for knowledge, because the knowledge was free. If I was to go to study a business course or an entrepreneur course, I could have paid a lot of money there. But this one was free, and the sessions were wonderful. So the knowledge part is the one that made people quit. From the knowledge that I get, from the wisdom that I get, I managed to open a big business, because maybe I could be at the same place I was before I met City University. But now the knowledge and everything. And there was also the part of projects. People were told to write some projects, and it was hard for them. So I think also that could be the problem. But the knowledge part, people really ignore it. But majority of the people, they didn't want the class, because we were told we have a 1-month class, then from there we'll go for incubation period, then from there we are going to, there was a lot of steps to go through. But people wanted to jump, meet Street University, they want the money, then disappear. But it was not like that. But for me, I feel privileged to have gone through this process, because it has equipped me with a lot of things that I could not have gotten. Even I told you earlier that I went to school, but it is different from what I learned here. Yes, I studied economics. Yes, I studied businesses there, but it is different from what I learned from here, because what I learned at Street University, it is the real thing, things in practical, not theory. And I'm really grateful for that. Okay. Well, my advice that nothing comes for free. We need to pay the price for everything. So let's just be willing to work. If we get opportunity to learn, let us learn. It is better for a person who is learned than to a person who is not learning. Because even to that youth that's saying there is no job, but in case there is an opportunity, he is at advantage of being enrolled or being consumed to that opportunity. But if we say that we are not going to school, or we are not going to look for, we also have this mentality, we want to be employed. It is not always about being employed, because for my sake, if I had gone to be employed, then where will these 6 people at my salon have gone? So it is, if you, sometimes God give you a way or a solution to many. So let us not just stick to one thing, like I need this. Sometimes you need to look at the opportunity. The opportunity are diverse. Okay, I've also trained my staff that their work needs to be common and needs to be uniform. In that, when a client comes and doesn't find you, whoever he finds in the salon will do exactly the same thing that was is there for everybody. So I usually train them, and I am thanking God because they are quick to learn. Some are not quick to learn, but they are ready to work as a family. Actually, we are working as a family. Our work needs to be uniform, the way we blow dry, the way we wash, the way each and every style. And then also one thing that uh, you can find in my salon, people, my staff have some speciality in that when you come with a style, there is someone who does it best, or two of people who does it best. So you'll be advised, that hairstyle, someone will do it for you. For me, let me do this style. For example, if a client comes, you will find that there is someone who is going to take her to the shampoo seat, is going to wash her, blow dry her, treat her. Then there is someone who will come to braid her. Then another one is going to do the finishing. So you find that we are working as a team, and the product comes out so perfect.